kitty, 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 kitty. Come here, little buddy. Where are you going, man? Hey, hey, stop running for a second. Hey folks, how's everybody doing? Man, we are in a great spot today. Just absolutely crazy the difference in temperature 1 week can make. Oh man, last week it was minus 21 on this day that I was camping exactly a week ago. Today, it's 62 in here, in the van. Windows open. I'm in one of my all-time favorite spots. We're at Huff Warner. This is right off I-29. I've camped here several times on the channel, and I will continue to camp here. I absolutely love it. I was thinking about it when I pulled in. It's like, man, I could almost come here every week. I really enjoy this spot. You know, the big thing for me with it is I feel safe. There's this construction thing kind of right next door. It's kind of noisy. I don't know if you can hear the backup beeper that's going on. They're doing stuff over there all the time, and I don't mind. It doesn't bug me. It's kind of nice knowing that some people are around a little bit, but they're definitely not in the campground. We do have one other camper in here, clear on the other side. I don't know if they're here or not. I'm guessing it looks like it would be a worker or something like that. I haven't gotten registered yet. I have been here a few minutes. Just kind of been hanging out a second. The weather is just stunningly beautiful. We do have a contest this week, and stick around for that. It is your chance to win a Van Camp 402 sweatshirt. I was gifted another round of sizes. I have all the sizes in stock again. I want to give one away to you subscribers. Like I said, stick around for that. We're going to do a giveaway here later in the video. So that's we're sticking around for. Right now, I'm going to put some coffee on. I was going to show you actually here. Let's going to put some coffee on. I did grab these. Man, do these look good? Might be a nice little afternoon snack with some coffee. So I am a little bit sick. I'm a little bit under the weather. I don't know if you can hear it. I have that, there's some respiratory thing going around. And I am sure, I mean, how hard is it on your body to go from minus 30 to 60 in a week? Man, it's just not normal, you know? We're gonna hang out here a little bit. My next item and agenda is I'm gonna make some coffee, and then I wanna throw the drone up. I want to get that thing up in the air, cruise around here a little bit. The river right here, the Missouri River, is very, very iced up. I want to just kind of do a quick survey of that. So that's when we'll see you next. I'm probably going to have a cup of coffee here and fly the drone. Glad you're along. I forgot to say, hey, for those folks that haven't been here before, my name's Dave. Welcome to Van Camp 402. I am a retired Omaha firefighter. Absolutely loved my career, loved it, couldn't have loved it more, and I actually love being retired. It's been a blessing. So huge shout out to my wife to allow me to go on these escapades that I go on. I just absolutely have fallen in love with camping. I almost feel like it's a part of who I am now, just right along with the photography and the family. So it's kind of cool getting camping figured out. Very comfortable in camp. So, all right, shut up, right? Let's get on with the show. Great. Cheers. You know, it's just me, my cup of coffee, some little oat bite, and that tractor going back and forward constantly. That's it. That's all that's here. Oh, it's wonderful. Excited to get the drone up here in a little bit. Might get the binoculars out a little bit too and just kind of look around, see if we can see some wildlife a little bit. What'd you guys think of that skunk? That guy, he was all over the place out there.
I've been shot and I've been stabbed, but I've never been so madly in love as I am with you. And I know we just met, but if I had to bet, I'd say you feel the same way too. But we were talking.
You were talking so loud I could barely hear the band.
We were drinking.
You were drinking so fast, I'm surprised you could even stand.
And we were dancing.
You were dancing like a crab running over the stinking hot sand.
And I was hoping.
You were dreaming if you thought you were gonna be holding my hand.
Now the highway's back open, and we're leaving at the same time.
So stay in your lane, boy, and I'll stay in mine.
Here is my number. Call me when you get home.
That number ain't no good to me, 'cause I don't own a telephone.
Here is my address. Write to me if you could.
Well, I never finished school, so my writing just ain't no good.
Now the bars are closing, and we're leaving at the same time.
So stay in your lane, boy, and I'll stay in mine.
Well, we just got done flying the drone a little bit. Absolute blast. I also did want to show you folks while we're sitting right here. My wife found these fire starters. We're gonna give these a shot. Look at the price on that deal, huh? $1.33. I'm gonna just try one or two of them and see how they work. And actually, I think we're gonna start a fire sooner rather than later. I have a ton of firewood here tonight. I had harvested a little bit on the way here, completely illegal, found on the side of the road. That's where a lot of this came from over here. This stuff on this side, native to this area. But over my shoulder, somebody over here, and it's a swamp. It's gonna be hard to get. Check this out. You folks see that over there? There is a pile of firewood. So we can't get to, I can't even go out here. Look at this. This thing is just full of mud. That whole area, it's like a swamp. You cannot I don't think I could walk out to there if I had to. I'd get sucked in. I am so thankful I threw my solo stove in just at the last minute. I don't like using my solo stove, and I believe it's against the law. It's against the rules, whatever, to use the solo stove if they have fire pits available. But in this instance and in this case, I threw it in. I was like, man, I just can't remember how their fire pits are set up and all that. But right now, we're right here on concrete. Nothing's gonna happen. I think I'm pretty safe. I feel very comfortable having the solo stove and doing a fire here. It's almost probably safer so I don't slip in the mud and fall into the fire. But our sun's kind of creeping down. Beautiful afternoon. My goodness, this is just nutty. So here in a little bit, I'm gonna walk around. We're gonna do some pictures, and I think we're gonna have just a glorious sunset with this ice on the Missouri River. I'm gonna get the batteries charged back up in the drone here real quick. Hopefully they charge fast, because I might want to throw that back up again. There's no wind. It's 62 degrees. This is just crazy. So I wish I felt a little bit better. I don't know if you can tell. I'm still pretty, definitely have an upper respiratory thing going on here. The coffee has been great. The company could be better. And let's end it on that cool dad joke. Folks, while we have a quick minute here, I just wanted to show you one more time this Ice Cove refrigerator. This thing has been an absolute blast. Right now it's set at 28. That might be a little too chilly. What do you think? Let's hit it on 30. I do have it right underneath here. I need to set up a slide for this. I built this back in here, this little shelf thing for it to ride on. But man, I am serious. This thing has just been absolute. Let's see how cold stuff is. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh yeah, stuff's actually kind of freezing up. That's our dinner tonight. Let's toss that out, huh? I threw some beverages in. Oh man, we got some pickles. We got to get those out and try that. But I really like the setup of this thing. Couldn't like it more. Like I said, I got some waters. I like this little separate area. And this thing can either be a freezer or a refrigerator. And I know it gets kind of weird, like, I don't want to be that guy that... I'm going to get these out right now. We're going to have some of those in a minute. I don't want to be that guy that is always trying to sell you something. I honestly could not be happier with this thing. Oh, there's one more thing with it I wanted to show you real quick. Come on now, get up there. See, that's where that needs to be on a slide. So right now, when I get into camp, I run an extension cord over here and it gets plugged in. They have these connections that go into the bottom of the fridge. It's really strong, really secure. And then I kind of tuck this away and it's in a great spot there. Man, when I'm on the road, check this out. This outlet here reaches with this cable. Walk with me to right here. Boom. And when I'm driving, I'm using the van battery to run the refrigerator. And I was before, and I didn't even think about it before. I had a Blue Eddy tucked in here while I was driving, and it was draining the Blue Eddy pretty good. I'd get to camp and the Blue Eddy would be out, depending on, of course, on the drive, but I was probably getting 4 hours, something like that. I'm running this thing off the van now while I'm driving. So while I'm driving out here, everything's getting cold. It's hard. I don't want to be a shill for a company, at all. That's the last thing in the world I want. This thing has been incredible. I haven't had to stop and buy ice since I've gotten it. Love the size of it. Love the way it's built. Super strong. I'm glad I picked this one. They pretty much gave me the choice of whatever I kind of wanted. Needed something just kind of small that would fit in here. So the one upgrade I do want to do is get a slide for this. And then that way, boom, it just slides right out. And that's, I'm wearing this wood all up. It's just getting destroyed. And it's probably not good for the fridge either. So anyway, 2 thumbs up on the Ice Cove fridge. Like I said, when I initially got it, I'm not going to do something that I'm not going to use or that I want or need. I'm not going to just sell you guys stuff. This thing has been awesome. Let's get this fire started. I'm gonna try one of these starters. I've got some trash that I had from See if this thing takes right away. I just broke off 2 squares. Just kind of curious, see how they do. Oh yeah, I think it's taken really well. Come on, little buddy. Oh yeah. Nice. Man, that was like 2 little chunks for $1.33 for that whole pack. Man, that's I am not here. Let me show you this, folks. Look at this. That's like, honestly. So I could probably have just used 1 of those. That's a whole summer of fires. And I got 2 boxes of this. I didn't, my wife got it for $1.33. Look at that. Man, that's got to be the best value fire starter I've ever seen. These are Royal Oak starter squares. Seems like they've got some sawdust in there. We are rolling. Let's get this party started. Very nice. I need to go grab my shovel. Some of that wood is pretty damp, so let's try and find the non-damp stuff. Let's grab one of mine. There we go. Oh, wow. Ah, it feels good. Have a little fire going. I think it's going to be a beautiful evening. Even though I'm kind of feeling crappy, whatever, man, for all the tough, challenging camps I've had this winter, this is one of those, then just makes it all worth it, right? It's so still and quiet out here and warm and nice. There's no bugs. I got geese flying, beautiful light, the Missouri River. Wow. Thankful for this one. It's a good place to be. I'm going to do some pictures right now. Let's do just a little quick photo walk while we got some good light. We got the fire going. Love having the solo stove out here. I haven't used that thing in quite a while. Really good to get that out. I did pre-scout, and I hate to ramble on, not in this general vicinity. I'm not gonna say where. There is a camp I'm going to be doing in the very near future that will be off-grid in a wildlife management area that should be pretty cool. I scouted it out on the way over here, and it's one that I was like, God dang it, if I would have brought just like 1 or 2 other things that I needed, we would have just stayed there tonight. But we're gonna put it on our list for next time. I will disclose that when we get there. For right now, we're gonna enjoy what we got, right?
I've been shot and I've been
Folks, we got to get over here. I'm over there poking with the fire just a little bit. You can tell temperatures drop, probably, I don't know, 8 degrees, 10 degrees. We got our camera. Just look at this sunset. Wow, look at that. With the river right there. Walk over here real quick and maybe try and get a picture of this. We got, man, all of a sudden these 2 clouds appeared. Can you folks see those in the camera? Yeah, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. All right, let's do a couple pictures. Oh, wow.
You were dancing like a crab running over the stinking hot sand.
and I was hoping
You were dreaming if you thought you were gonna be holding my hand.
now the highway's back open and we're leaving at the same time.
So stay in your lane, boy, and I'll stay in mine.
Folks, I have seen some cool sunsets in my day. This one is right there. Wow. Super glad I had the right tools to capture it. I ended up going with, I was shooting with a 35 1.4 for a little bit there, and then I realized I need to get a little bit tighter. And man, that 70 to 200 2.8, that lens, you just can't beat that thing. Oh wow, we got an eagle flying right here. You folks see that? God dang, bald eagle literally just flew. Oh, it is, like I said, folks, you know, I've had some rough camps lately, battling some weather and couldn't even have a fire in quite a few of them. And man, tonight, this is beautiful. Oh, I wanted to point out too, something that I thought was kind of interesting, kind of weird. So it got up to like 60 here today. I had a bee, just one solitary bee, kind of did a big buzz. And it was funny because I had just got done flying my drone. That guy did a lap and it sounded just like the drone. I'm like, is somebody else flying a drone like real close, you know? And I look, I'm like, holy cow, it's a bee. So what's up with that? How does a bee show up? It's February. This does not make sense. Only in the Midwest, right? I'm not gonna forget, we gotta do a sweatshirt giveaway. Well, folks, I'm not trying to bail on dinner at all. I still have my table out, ready to go. I'm just not feeling like a big dinner. Let's step in here real quick. Wow, it's just quiet and warm in here. I'm just gonna, I have all the stuff. I have the chicken, I have the pot. I even stopped and bought sauce. I hate to do this to you. I'm doing some soup. Some chunky, hearty beef barley. I've got beef stew. I got like 3 or 4 of those in there. They're kind of backups. Man, if you're camping a lot, keep those in there. I don't feel great, honestly. I don't know if you can tell in my voice, whatever. Like thinking about cooking a big dinner tonight, I can't do it. So I wanted to keep the video a little bit shorter, and also I'm not feeling super. I'm going to cook some soup tonight, and we got a great fire going. I'm really enjoying that. Couldn't be enjoying that more, to be honest. And I was like debating whether to eat at all. I'm not super hungry. I don't think I'm feeling great. So that's the gist of it. Not looking for a pity party or anything like that. I'm doing some soup tonight. Made an executive decision. I'm gonna run with it. I even had like some black olives right here. Look at this, boom. Even had some black olives. I was gonna throw on that chicken with pasta. Thinking about cutting chicken in half, cast iron, all that type stuff. I just want some soup and to go to bed, to be honest. Not even to go to bed. I just want to lay down. I'll put my head down for a little bit. I think Campbell's Chunky is the way I need to go. I'm gonna grab a pan and get this fired up. I'm not gonna make any more excuses. My channel, let's do this, right? We are gonna announce our contest in the morning. Guess how many bulls were harmed in the filming of this episode? Yep, none. No bulls were harmed. We're just eating right out of the pan. It's the borderline between like homeless, vanless, smart, efficient. Isn't that the like, God, what was it? Sorry. Like crazy and genius is a small little window. I'm right there. I'm right there. Eating out of the pan. Yep. Wow, this thing has been awesome. It has worked really, really well. Should have done that like 3 years ago. Just absolutely perfect. Folks, good morning. How's everybody doing today? Before I put on my Van Camp 402 sweatshirt and start the day, let's get our contest taken care of, all right? Folks, this is going to take place on Facebook. So at Van Camp 402, in the description of this video, tell me what t-shirt I'm wearing. What company is this? Do you guys know? So before I put my sweatshirt on, I want to know what t-shirt this is at Van Camp 402 on Facebook. I'll do the random automated thing in Facebook, and we will send the lucky winner an awesome Van Camp 402 sweatshirt. Tell me the name of this t-shirt, I'll send you a sweatshirt. How's that sound? I don't know if you can tell, I am sick. I do not feel great. I'm gonna cowboy up, and we are going to make some coffee and get on the road. Keep this one short on getting out of here. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Oh, let me show you outside real quick before we just totally bounce, right? Just a beautiful morning in camp, right? So, like I was saying, I'm gonna go ahead and let's sign off. I'm gonna wrap this one up and get on the road and head home. Actually, first, in complete transparency, I'm going to brush my teeth and then get some coffee going, and we're gonna head home. Thank you everybody so much for being here. This channel has just been awesome. Love the community that we're building, and folks, get outside. You get to hear trucks like that go by if you get outside, right? I haven't texted my wife yet, but I'm gonna let her know I think I gotta take a sick day today. Gonna have to chill out at home. I'm gonna sign off. Everybody have a great week. Thank you so much, like I said, for being here. Such a great community. Let's make this a great day.
I've been shot and I've been stabbed, but I've never been so madly in love as I am with you. And I know we just met, but if I had to bet, I'd say you feel the same